morning, traders. Good morning. How are you doing today? How's been trading? I hope it's been profitable. You're welcome to today's live stream. You're welcome. You're welcome. How's it been? You would notice that since the market opened, price has been in a range on USD pairs. Price has been in a range on USD pairs, GBP USD, New Zealand USD, USD CAD, Euro USD. Those pairs have been in a range, and that's because we are expecting two major news from the United States. One will be released today by 1:30, which is core PPI. Core PPI will be released today. That is production price index. That's the full meaning of PPI. Production price index will be released today, and consumer price index will be released tomorrow, I think by 1:30. By 1:30. So that is the reason why most of the USD pairs have been in a range. It has been in a range because of this major news. The institutions are waiting for this data to be released before they would execute their trade. And as you know, it's the institutions that makes the market volatile. Okay, so you might have to wait for the news to be released before you take action. So today is Wednesday. Core PPI will be released by 1:30. What is their expectation? The previous was 0.4%, and the forecast is 0.2%. So they are expecting a decrease. They are expecting a decrease, and if that plays out, if the data comes out uh, less than the forecast, that will be negative for the dollar. But if it's higher than the forecast, that will be positive for the dollar. And I believe you know what to do if it is positive for the dollar and if it is negative for the dollar. I believe you know what to do. So let's go to the chart. If there's any pair you want me to analyze, you want us to look at together, please drop it in the comment section. I believe you can hear me loud and clear. Good morning, Michael. Good morning. Okay, so I believe you can hear me loud and clear, Michael. Can you hear me? All right, all right, all right. So if there's anything you want me to analyze, please drop it in the comment section. If you are participating in this live stream, please drop a comment. So let's start with gold. Gold, USD card, gold and Euro USD. Okay, so let's start with gold. As you can see right now, gold. Let's start with the daily time frame. How did the candle close yesterday? So this morning they've cleared liquidity residing at this previous high. This has been cleared. Okay, but liquidity is still residing at this high. Liquidity is also residing at this high, so they might still go for that liquidity residing at that previous high. Okay, but going by what we have on daily now, and let's see 4 hour. So you can see on 4 hour, after liquidity got cleared at this point, we had what looks like an engulfing pattern here, which indicates change in trend from bullish to bearish, right? That's an engulfing pattern. Now, after the formation of this engulfing pattern, let's go down to 1 hour. Let's see what we had on 1 hour after the formation of this engulfing pattern. So on 1 hour, this is what we have here. 1 hour is bearish also. This is bearish. Then on 15 minutes, what do we have on 15 minutes? Let's see 15 minutes. So this is what we have on 15 minutes. Now here's my take on gold. Here's my take on gold. Areas I might consider selling gold. A fair value gap was created, if I'm right. Yeah, we had a fair value gap here. Okay, we had a fair value gap here. That gap wasn't filled completely at this point. It wasn't filled. So I want to see price pull back and fill this fair value gap. Okay, that will be my first area of interest to sell. My second area of interest, I think we have a fair value gap here also. Okay, we have a fair value gap here. Can you see this? and that gap hasn't been filled. So, and this fair value gap is at a premium area. So that is where I will be considering. Those are the two areas I will be considering selling gold. Okay, those are the two areas I will be considering selling gold. Okay, and it's preferable to work with the fair value gap at premium. Okay, this fair value gap here. So this is where I would be considering selling gold, because if I decide to sell gold from the current market price, the risk is very high. That's about 200, yeah, about 200, close to 200 pips. That risk is too high. So I price needs to pull back to this area or above this area before I'll consider selling gold. Okay, so my bias for gold today is still bearish. It is still bearish. I hope that is clear. Let me go back to 1 hour. Okay, I hope that is clear. Then 15 minutes. Let me see what we have at this point. Okay, after the formation of this engulfing pattern on 1 hour, what do we have on 15 minutes? Okay, this is 15 minutes. Okay, this low is what engineered. Good morning, Mr. Goswell. This low is what engineered this clear on liquidity. This low engineered this clear on liquidity. So I want to see price close below this low. I want to see price close below this. Okay, this low. Okay, if price closes below that low, I want to see price pull back to a premium level before selling. Okay, that's my take on gold. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. Okay, let's look at Euro USD. Euro USD. My bias also for Euro USD today is still bearish. So yesterday candle closed bullish, and so far today the market Euro USD has been bearish, right? So let's go to 4 hour. What's happening on 4 hour? So you can see the pattern we had here on 4 hour. This is an hanging man, and the next candlestick closed bearish. That confirmed change in trend from bullish to bearish. Okay, so this is a bearish setup on EU. Let's go down to now. If you want to sell EU, your stop loss should be this high. Okay, this is where you should set your stop loss. You can see a fair value gap was created here. Can you see this fair value gap? So your stop loss should be above that area if you are considering selling Euro USD. Morning, Jeremiah. Okay, if you are considering selling Euro USD, your stop loss should be above this area. With what I'm saying on Euro USD, I think is set for sell. But let's go down to 1 hour. Let's see what we had on 1 hour after the formation. You can see what we had on 1 hour. Sorry, let me go back to 4 hour. Okay, then to back to 1 hour. So you can see the pattern we had here. This is an engulfing pattern on 1 hour time frame. Okay, this is an engulfing pattern on 1 hour time frame. Now let's go down to 15 minutes. After the formation of this pattern on 1 hour, what do we have on 15 minutes? Okay, this is what we had on 15 minutes after the close of that 1 hour candle. So yeah, before I would sell, I believe there was a shift in market structure at this low, right? Because this low is what engineered the clear on liquidity. It cleared this high and also this high. So if a candle closes below this low, that will be a shift in market structure, right? A shift in market structure. So before I would sell Euro USD, I want to see price pull back to a premium area. I want to see price pull back to a premium area. So I could apply my Fibonacci from this swing low to this swing high. Wait for price to pull back to a premium before selling. Okay, that's my take on Euro USD. Wait for price to pull back to premium before selling. Now, if you decide to sell from the current market price, is it bad to sell from the current market price? Let's calculate the risk. This is 1.0918, and if you are selling from this current market price, your stop loss will be above this high. Let's say 10 pips above this high. That will be 1.0951. 1.0951. That's about 33 pips. 33 pips. Am I right? Yeah, that should be about 33 pips, which is not too bad. Okay, not too bad. But if you wait for price to pull back to this area before you start selling, your risk will be less than 25 pips. It will be less than 25 pips. And I would advise you wait for maybe before maybe before PPI, the major news is released by 1:30. Price would have pulled back to this area. Then you could take a sell. That's my expectation. It's either PPI will push price up to this area, or it pulls back up to this area before PPI. That is what I'm looking out for. Okay, that is what I'm looking out for. And if the news comes out positive for dollar, that will be a good confirmation. That will be a good confirmation if the news comes out positive for the dollar. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. So USD card, that is my take on Euro USD. Bearish, gold also bearish. Then USD card, let's look at USD card. USD card should be bullish. Let's see USD card. Okay, so this is USD card. Let's start with the daily. How did yesterday candle close? You can see it closed as an hammer. Yeah, it closed as an hammer, which indicates change in trend from bearish to bullish. Okay, this is an hammer. Okay, then let's go to 4 hour. What pattern do we have on 4 hour after the close of yesterday candle? Okay, you can see USD card has been in a range. It has been in a range since the 7th of August. It has been in a range. So we have buy side liquidity and sell side liquidity that need to be cleared. Okay, so my bias for USD card this week is bullish. So I'm expecting sell side liquidity to be cleared. The sell side liquidity is yet to be cleared. These lows are yet to be cleared. There are a lot of stop losses residing at these lows. Is yet to be cleared. This is not the right time to buy. This is not the right time to buy. But if we're going by what is happening on 4 hour time frame, price action on 4 hour time frame, let's see. Let's go down to 1 hour. Okay. So before you would consider buying, I would advise you wait for shift in market structure. Price should close above this high. Okay, price should close above this high. 1 hour candle should close above this high before you consider buying USD card. So it is either first they will come clear sell side liquidity. Okay, it's either they will come clear sell side liquidity before going bullish, or push price above this high. Okay, and the candle that will break out from this high is likely going to create a fair value gap. So you want to wait for price to pull back and fill that fair value gap before going bullish. I hope you're getting me. I hope you're getting me. I hope you're getting me. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Are you still with me? Okay, so that's my take on USD card. I am still very bullish on USD card. I'm bullish on USD card this week. So it's either liquidity gets cleared first, or price breaks out from this high, this previous high, then pulls back to a discount level, or pulls back to fill a fair value gap before going bullish. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. That's my take on USD card. I am bullish on USD card. Which other pair do you want me to analyze? Let's look at Australian dollar USD. If you are yet to like the stream, please do. If you are yet to like the stream, please do. Australian dollar USD. Here is Australian dollar USD. Okay. So Australian dollar USD. I took a trade on Australian dollar USD yesterday, selling. Okay. I took a trade. I sold Australian dollar USD yesterday, and this morning it hit my SL. My SL was few pips above this high. My SL was few pips above this high, and it got it this morning. You can see what I've been going through since yesterday. The market has just been going up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. This morning it cleared my SL, which is fine. Okay, I already defined my risk before I executed the trade. I know how much I was going to lose on that trade, so that doesn't bother me. Okay, now I'm looking for the next opportunity. Okay, I'm looking for the next opportunity. So let's start with 4 hour time frame. If you are scared of losing, then you shouldn't be trading. That's why I always advise that apply proper risk and money management. Apply proper risk and money management on every trade you execute in the market. When you do that, you'll be in a relaxed state. You'll be in a more relaxed state than someone who doesn't use stop losses. doesn't know what he or she is doing in the market, just executing trade, not doing proper calculation before executing trade. You don't want to put yourself in that state. You don't want to put yourself in that state. Okay, so let's go down to 4 hour. Um, okay, 4 hour. Let's see 1 hour. So you can see what we have on 1 hour. Now, before you consider selling, this is what I'm looking out for. I want price. This is the low that engineered the clear on liquidity. Okay, this low is what engineered the clear on liquidity. So I want to see 1 hour candle close below this low before I will consider selling. 1 hour candle should close below this low before I would go bearish. Now, after I believe before it closes below this low, it will create a fair value gap. It will create a fair value gap. So I want to see price also pull back and fill the fair value gap before selling. I hope that is clear. So my bias on Australian dollar USD today is bearish. Is bearish. It is bearish. But there has to be a shift in market structure. Let's see if there is a shift in market structure. If it has occurred on 15 minutes. Okay, it hasn't occurred on 15 minutes. Okay, shift in market structure would occur on 15 minutes at this point or at this point. That is where the shift in market structure will occur. It has not occurred on 15 minutes also. So we need to wait ensure that there's a shift in market structure on 15 minutes time frame before we go bearish. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. Which other pair do you want me to analyze? Let's see DXY. What was happening on DXY? Let's see DXY. Then we'll look at one of the JPY pairs before we end the session. So I think JPY is set for. Please, I'm not interested in oil. I'm not interested in analyzing oil. Okay. I think DXY is bullish at the moment because I want to assume there is a shift in market structure at this point. There is a shift, or you call it break of structure at this point. This high has been cleared. This is 15 minutes. Let's see 1 hour. I think 1 hour also is trading above that high. You can see this is 1 hour. Okay, so you can see a candle has closed above that high. So this is a buy setup as far as I'm concerned. This is a buy setup on DXY. So it means the dollar is strong. So if dollar is strong, it means GBP USD, Euro USD, AUD USD, NZD USD should be bearish if the dollar is strong. So that's my take on. So it's likely going to come clear liquidity residing at this previous high. That's my take on DXY. It is likely going to come clear liquidity residing at that high, previous high, before going bearish. That's my take on DXY. As you can even see on DXY, there are a lot of fair value gaps here, imbalances that needs to be filled, liquidity void, fair value gaps, that it needs to be filled. So that's my take on DXY. DXY seems to be bullish at the moment. It is bullish at the moment. I hope that is clear. So that's my take on DXY. Now let's look at just one of the JPY pairs before we end this session. Let's look at JPP JPY. JPP JPY. I think JPP JPY is JPP JPY. Let's start with the daily. Let's start with the daily. Let's start with the weekly. If we look at the weekly, last week candle closed as an hammer, which indicates change in trend from bearish to bullish. So going by the weekly time frame, I think GJ is buy. Morning on here. You're welcome. You came in late. GJ is buy. I think GJ is buy at the moment. Going by how last week candle closed, this is an hammer. So GJ I think is still bullish. It's still bullish, but let's see for daily. Okay, yesterday candle closed as a shooting star. It closed as a shooting star. Okay, after the close of yesterday candle, what do we have on 4 hour? I thought USD GBP JPY will sell after the formation of this doji. The next candlestick closed bearish after clearing liquidity at this residing at this previous high. But as you can see, it is still bullish. Okay, and I think it has closed above the high of this doji. Okay, it didn't close above the high, it just tested that level, and there's a rejection from that area right now. There's a rejection. Let's see 1 hour. So on 1 hour, I think a fair value gap was created. Most likely it's going to pull back to fill this fair value gap. That's what I think is going to play out. Okay, it's going to pull back to fill this fair value gap, and if it does that, you might consider buying it, okay, from this area. That's my take on GBP You might consider buying it if it pulls back to this fair value gap, and I think this fair value gap is at a discount area. Am I correct? Is it discount? Yeah, it's below level 50. Okay, it's below level 50, so that is where you should consider buying. Then also on 15 minutes, you can see we have a fair value gap here too, so GJ might be coming to fill these fair value gaps. GJ is likely going to come fill this fair value gap. So that's my take on GJ. Going by 1 hour 15 minutes, this is a sell setup, 1 hour 15 minutes. But going by the weekly and daily, it is bullish. It is bullish. It is bullish. I hope that is clear. So that will be all for today's session. If there are no questions, any question, let me know in the comment section. Any question, let me know in the comment section. Any question, any question? Michael, Onyinye, Mr. Goswill, Mr. Jeremiah, do you have any question? Let me know in the comment section. Any question? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Do you have any question? We've looked at gold. We've looked at gold. You might have to watch the replay. We've looked at gold. My bias for gold at the moment is bearish, bearish, bearish. Okay, please watch the replay. Watch the replay. I think we started with gold. Gold was the first instrument we looked at. All right, no question, no question, no question. All right. Thank you guys. I really appreciate you for your participation. I appreciate you guys, and I wish you guys a profitable trading day. Okay, profitable trading day. If you are physically fit, on this Saturday, I will be starting up a challenge. If you are physically fit, if you can do 200 push-ups before me, I want to invite you for that challenge. If you are interested, just DM me. If you can do 200 push-ups before me, okay, there's a cash gift attached to it. So if you are physically fit, please, physically fit, okay, the challenge will be streamed live here on YouTube. Okay, so if you are physically fit, believe you can do 200 push-ups, just join the challenge. Just join the challenge. 2,000 naira, and you'll get on internet data. If you are physically fit, please. If you are physically fit, we are starting the challenge this Saturday. Every Saturday we'll be having a challenge. It could be push-up, it could be skipping rope, it could be ball raising, just come up with. So if you are physically fit, it could be squatting, just DM me if you want to challenge me. Just DM me, okay? So that on Saturday, I will invite you, okay? It's not for the week, oh, please. Be physically fit, okay? So that will be all for today's session. If you're interested this Saturday, let me know. Just DM, so that I would invite you on Saturday for the challenge. It will be streamed live here on YouTube, okay? All right, that will be all for today's session. Bye for now. Bye for now. 200 push-ups. You get 2,000 naira and internet data. Okay? Yeah, 200 push-ups. Michael, I know you can do it. Okay? So if you're interested, just let me know. DM me. All right, now, bye for now.